Namaste. Welcome to Powerhouse Tarot. I'm Energy Goddess. Welcome to my beautifully lit channel, Divine Energy Tarot. Okay, let's get into it. Excuse me. We got a channel message. So what we got going on right here? These cards like literally fell out when I was trying to figure out what the reading was about. So apparently this is what it's about. So let's get into it. We have a coffin. Something is overdone. Why? Because we need a new transition. We're ready for something that's, it may have been difficult. It may have been tough. But I'm also getting that there's some sort of unexpected income, great fortune here, right? There's some sort of great fortune or unexpected income that's coming here to the collective. So you have that to look forward to. I feel like this is like some sort of weird ass inner disappointment or something like that. 111 when I said that. Feeling like I'm just getting unencouraged energy is what I'm getting. So let's get into it. This is a channel message. I was totally gonna do the new moon and Taurus message, but this came first. So let's get into the channel message. All right. This is giving me unencouraged, this coffin energy. But I feel like something is coming towards you, collective. Some form of unexpected income, great fortune here. Okay. I hope that helped. I feel like the screen was dirty. Right. Yeah, there could be some sort of. I feel like, what is this card? I think that's the those are the lilies, but the lilies represents. For me, I get like this is a love message, intuitively. But let me just read the book again. I'm still learning some of these ones from out of this deck. Such a nice day. Yeah. So somebody could also be is like maybe you could be a mother. This is a card of motherhood. Also calmness, peace, and serenity. So there is a. I feel like this is a time in between times for to test you because I'm getting you. There's something big coming towards you, right? But there's something that has to end still. And so I feel like that's something within us, right? Spirit's trying to nudge us like, hey, I want you to stay focused during this time. Calmness is coming, peace is coming, right? Is what I'm getting. I feel like peace is definitely here for us, collective, getting this channel message. Some sort of serenity. I'm also getting like, now that I look at this next to the great fortune, this could be like you being able to live really extremely comfortably. Somebody, honestly, like for real, this channel message. I don't know what it is you do for a living, but it's something that is very lucrative and you'll be able to live extremely comfortably because of what you found in this totally unexpected um, income here. Let's get the present situation on this reading. Okay, we got the Seven of Cups. It's like you have a lot of options. Seven of Cups. There's a multitude of options. I feel like you can choose whatever you want. You don't have to just pick the very first thing either. You could even live. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who can live the type of life where you don't have to go to work. This Seven of Cups is talking about not having to go to work, unexpected income, like creating streams of income, but not having to be there. You see what I'm saying? Like working maybe behind the scenes. Ace of Swords, yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, yeah. This is like working behind the scenes. Tell me more for the present energy. Tell me more for the present energy. I feel like it's been this Five of Swords in this coffin. It's like I'm getting. It's been a long road. It's been a hard road, a long battle. Five of Swords to feel like you were winning doing this. Like maybe you've been doing something for a while and it never paid off. Is what I'm getting with this Justice in reverse. Tell me more about the present situation. Present situation. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Eight of Pentacles. So there was a time when maybe you were doing something and you felt like it wouldn't pay off. But eventually there was somewhere where you trusted your intuition. You trusted your mind to say, okay, maybe I need to do something different. Okay, maybe I need to whatever, right? And at that point it took off. Boom. This unexpected great fortune, right? To where you have multiple streams of income or just the ability to maybe work remotely or, something like that, right? But really have a lot of fortune. It's like in this time you're leading. It's like you're leading the pack, you're leading the way. Knight of Swords. Very quickly, this great fortune came to you. So maybe that's why you doubted the Hangman. You had to look within yourself and see something differently. Maybe it was your approach. Maybe it was the feel. Maybe it was how you were going about something specifically, right? That's why I feel like this card is saying like you found your niche. You know what I'm saying? Is what it's saying. It's like whatever you did with that Eight of Pentacles, you said I'm not gonna waste this investment, right? Yeah, the present energy, I feel like you definitely healed something within you that later greatly affected the money that you make, how you make it in such a successful way. Okay? And it had a lot to do with you ending out, this transition here that was necessary, right? I feel like this, whatever it was, as difficult as it was, right? As challenging as it was a part of the process, Queen of Cups. It was certainly a part of the process. And I definitely could see that. Tell me more uh, for this situation as far as where is the problem in this reading for us getting this reading? Where would the problem area be? Okay. Judgment, Ten of Swords. I feel like the only problem is you not accepting whatever wake up call or anything that's bringing you more clarity right now. Anything that's helping you try to see things clearly right now, that would be like a problem, right? Just see things from a clear perspective is what I'm getting. Ten of Swords, I see you ending burdens. I don't see that being a problem unless you can't see your way out of a situation, right? So just see your way out of the situation, even if you're still working through some difficult moments, right? See them already worked out, whatever problem that may arise or is present. Two of Swords and the King of Cups. I find you very emotionally intelligent, like you're smart as shit. It's like you can figure anything out, really, when it comes down to it. The thing is I think there was just something within you personally, that you had to overcome as far as the way that things maybe started out for you in the beginning of your chapter, right? I feel like too, I'm getting is like whoever this message is for is like this is a very pivotal time, a time where you have to master perseverance because this is in between the don't have to work as hard but still working phase of whatever your plan is, whatever the agenda on the board for you is, right? So I think that too is part of it, right? Learning how to balance that. You know what I'm saying? Tell me more here about the problem. Two of Pentacles. Didn't I just say balance and it's in fucking reverse? Two of fucking Pentacles sitting here in reverse. It's all about learning how to master the juggle, the dance. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a tango. You gotta learn how to master that shit. Feel me? And I feel like you'll do fine. Honestly, I see a lot of fortune in some of our lives that are getting this reading. Um, Honestly, being able to work a lot less harder but more smarter on some real shit. And some of you could have been like people that had to work really hard in the beginning of your working careers, right? And so now going into a more comfortable state is the vibe. Okay, for this reading is what I see. Yeah. It's like some of you guys, whatever you're doing, you're answering a calling, a purpose, which is also why you're getting this great fortune, because it's like you're standing in purpose. Whenever you're doing the thing that is your purpose, there's a reward for that, you know? But it's unexpected because you're not doing it for the sake of what you can receive. You're doing it because you know that this is your purpose, your calling, right? Okay. Yeah, I feel like consciously you want love. That is where you are. You want some love. TLC, okay. On the TLC, okay. Also, I feel like you definitely already manifested the security. That's the great fortune. That's the unexpected income, King of Pentacles. You already have that. I feel like your next task is like love now for those of us getting this message. But a love that brings you peace, a love that brings you serenity, because maybe you've already had something that was not that, right? Was less truthful, with you, or just wasn't what you needed, right? And I feel like you can see clearly what it is you need, what it is you desire. I feel like you're persisting right now with focusing on security and your aware self. Although you do, like, you're not opposed to love, you know what I'm saying? But it's like that's not your focus. It's also not your focus for some of us. Okay, for some. And then I see some of us rushing, wanting love, right? And that's another thing too. Maybe that, you know, the truth of the matter is that you couldn't rush, right? Is what I'm getting with this Knight of Wands too. Maybe the truth of the matter, King of Swords, is that, okay, you needed to slow down and work on yourself and your own security so that you can be ready to have the type of love that you want, because maybe you hadn't built up your security enough, right, to be able to sustain anything substantial when it came to a relationship. So that's what I'm also getting in your aware self. So there were things within you wanted to work on before you jumped into a connection too, right? You were getting better, you were getting stronger, right? The more you kept on that journey, the easier it became, right? But the thing is, I don't feel like you're opposed to love in your conscious self. I just don't see that. Nine of Cups. I see you in fulfillment, happy, enjoying shit right now, honestly. Like, I feel like if love happens, whatever, cool, but it's like you really are just enjoying things in the moment, in the present. This Nine of Cups talks of being present, you know? Tell me more here. And then we got the Six of Swords, so there could have been also some of us that were moving on from connections, right, in our present self. So let's talk about what's not so obvious. What's not so obvious is the strategy or the way you had to go about something. Like, it's not been easy, but because you weren't afraid to learn what you had to learn, right? I feel like the healing is like amazing for you right now. It's like why you're in such of a Nine of Cups energy, you know, straight fulfillment. Like your heart's happy, your heart is content, right? That's why, you know. It was like timing for some of us, you know. I'm getting timing, Ten of Swords to the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it was definitely timing for some of us here. I feel like the things we didn't see that weren't quite obvious were how intense some of the lessons that we would learn would be, right? How much healing we would have to do on the journey. You know what I'm saying? Things like that, right? Definitely see that. Because they say heal, but it's like, okay, well, when am I done? But when am I done? I don't know if that's Sagittarius or Gemini in me. Three of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this is all about the balancing act, you guys. Three to the Four of Pentacles. This is all about the balancing act. You have to learn to balance it. You'll be in those times, and these, times that I'm talking about is in between work and in between play, right? And it's like you can do both. You can balance it. You have to master that. That's where you are. That's your smooth transition with the coffin that needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? For some of us to kind of get this going and expedite this great fortune and this unexpected income in. But for some of us, we've already done that, right? So it just depends on where you are getting this reading. Let's find out what the outcome has to say. Take the outcome here for this reading. We got the Hierophant and the Hermit. So some of you guys actually enjoy solitude. I feel like some of you guys thrive in solitude. It's not that you don't want relationships. I feel like you want to reestablish tradition. You want to reestablish what that means to you in a relation, somebody with someone else in a relationship, like new terms and conditions. I'm hearing, like, you know. I feel like it brings you peace also, some of you guys, because, I'm getting with this Hierophant too, family room too, right? there's like, you know, you take care of a family. It's like, you know, you got multiple people in your household already or something, right? Maybe you feel burdened by that, but I feel like this helps you in some way, you know? I feel like that it helps you. And in time, you will be able to live on your own, you know? Because you'll get the recognition and the things that you were looking for in the future when it comes to this unexpected income, because you're going to do what you got to do, right? I see that definitely coming. Look at the Six of Wands and the Sun. Didn't I say I see it coming? Don't play with these cards. So, yeah, that's what I see in the outcome. Tell me more about the outcome here. Let's get one more for the outcome. Anything else we see for the outcome? Anything else? Ooh, look at this. The Lovers popped out, y'all. Uh-oh. And the Wheel of Fortune. What the hell? So, I mean, in time, there will be love. There will be some sort of attraction, right? Knight of Wands. When it heats up, it'll heat up real quick. A lot of travel, I see. I see possible marriage. A little friction, but possible marriage as well. And I mean, that's balance. That's balance. Justice. That's balance. I do see marriage for those of you when you do find this, um, if you're not already with that person. But yeah, that's what I got for this one. Love you guys. Peace.